What would Michael Jackson be called if he was in the X-Men? Wolverine. Who's the strongest Arab? The protein shake.
I'm gonna have to swallow that.
I have a friend who is half Indian. His name's Ian. I was tickling my son's little feet until my wife woke up and started yelling at me. Something about waiting until he's born.
That's horrific.
I was breastfed until 3. But enough about my day. How was yours? A guy down on his luck sees a sign in a bar window to win £1,000, so goes in to find out how. The bartender says, first, you have to knock out that big guy at the end of the bar in 1 punch. Second, I have a pit bull with an abscessed tooth that needs pulled. Third, you have to go upstairs and make love to my 400-pound wife. The gentleman declines, but after a few hours of drinking, changes his mind. He walks right up to the big man at the bar and bang, knocks him out cold. He then goes into the back where the dog is, and for an hour they can hear the poor dog barking and crying. Finally, our hero returns and asks, so where's this fat bitch with the abscessed tooth? For an hour, they can hear the dog crying.
For an hour though.
An hour!
A farmer enters his bedroom carrying a sheep under his arm. His wife is lying in bed reading. Honey, says the farmer, I can't lie anymore. This is the pig I've been f***ing on the side. That's not a pig, you idiot, responds his wife. That's a sheep. He looks at his wife and says, wasn't talking to you. Mackenzie, where are you from? Essex. How many Essex girls does it take to make chocolate chip cookies? 5. 1 to make the mixture, and 4 to peel the Smarties.
Peel the fucking Smarties though. Oh, peel the Smarties. Oh, that's so funny.
A woman gets on a bus and the bus driver says, that's the ugliest baby I've ever seen. Angry, she storms to the back of the bus and sits next to a man who is reading his newspaper. He notices the woman is visibly upset and asks her what's wrong. She says, that bus driver just insulted me and my family. So the man says, well, that's just terrible. You go up there and give him a piece of your mind. Go ahead, I'll hold your monkey for you. A waiter approaches the table, takes out his writing pad and says, can I take your order? The man says, I'm not sure what to order. The waiter says, how about the duck? The duck says, I'll have lasagna.
I'm trying to hold it in.
I remember my first time buying protection. I was 16 or so. I went in to buy a packet of them at the pharmacy. There was this beautiful assistant behind the counter and she could see that I was new at it. She handed me the package and asked if I knew how to wear one. I honestly answered, no, this is my first time. So she unwrapped it, took out one and slipped it over her thumb. She cautioned me to make sure it was on tight and secure. I apparently still looked confused. So she looked all around the store to make sure it was empty and said, just a minute. Walked to the door, unlocked it. Taking my hand, she led me into the back room, unbuttoned her blouse and removed it. She unhooked her bra and laid it aside. Do these excite you? She asked. I was so dumbstruck that all I could do was nod my head. She then said it was time to put it on. As I was slipping it on, she dropped her skirt, removed her underwear and laid down on a desk. Well, come on, she said. We don't have much time. So I climbed on her and almost instantly, kapow, I was done. She looked at me with a bit of a frown. Did you put that condom on? She asked. I said, I sure did, and held up my thumb to show her.
Yeah, I did. Sweating. Yeah.
I read in a book that having too much sex can cause memory loss. I read it on page 14 in the appendix of a documented medical journal on the 12th of March 2023 at 3:20 p.m. A sheep, a drum, and a rattlesnake fall down a hill. Badumts. My non-binary child was crying yesterday, so I patted their back and said, there. Doctor, my girlfriend is pregnant, but we always use protection and it never broke. How is that possible? The doctor says, let me tell you a story. There once was a hunter who always carried a gun. One day, he took out his umbrella instead of his gun and went hunting. A lion suddenly jumped in front of him, and to scare the lion, he pointed out the umbrella like a gun, pointed it, and went BAM! And the lion died. The patient replies, nonsense, someone else must have shot the lion. The doctor says, good, you understand the story. Next patient, please. A rabbi and a priest are participating in shared Sunday school classes. The school building catches fire and is going fast. The priest and the rabbi run for the door. The priest shouts, what about the children? The rabbi yells, F the children. The priest yells back, do we have time?
God, I knew it was going to be bad. I knew it was going to be bad.
A burglar breaks into a home to find a couple making love. He ties them up, and after bagging the loot, he's about to leave. The man begs, please don't leave us tied up. Nobody checks on us. We'll starve. The thief says, nah, it's too risky. The man says, please, just untie her. I'll do anything. I'll give you my car keys, empty my bank account, anything. The thief says, wow, you must really love your wife to be begging like that. The man is almost crying. He says, my wife will be home in 5 minutes. A year ago today, I asked my childhood sweetheart, best friend, and most gorgeous woman I know to marry me. All three said no. An old lady with dementia loved riding her motorized scooter around the nursing home. She reached speeds of 5 miles per hour, but in her mind she was zooming at breakneck speed. The staff and other residents of the nursing home took pleasure in humoring her fantasy. Hold it right there, Mabel, said a nurse, holding her hand up like a traffic cop. I need to see your driver's license. Mabel reaches into her purse and took out a picture of her grandkids. The nurse tells her to watch her speed and have a safe trip. A few moments later, Mabel is stopped again by Rose, a fellow resident, who tells her they've had reports of a stolen car that matches the description of the scooter. Rose asks to see her registration, and Mabel produces an expired coupon from her purse. Rose examines it and tells Mabel she's free to go. Mabel takes off down the hallway once again. She takes a wrong turn into George's room and comes to a stop. George gets out of bed, naked, and walks over to her with his private parts in his hand. Oh damn, says Mabel, not the breathalyzer again.
Nasty.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
A woman has 2 handsome admirers. One is a doctor and one is a deaf man. Every day the doctor gives the woman a rose, while the deaf man gives her an apple. One day the woman says to the deaf guy, hey, that doctor friend of mine gives me a rose every day, and I get the symbolism of that. Why do you give me an apple? The deaf man replies, what? That's it.
Well done.